Oh man, we're getting into the spooky parts today. Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. We are back with what is going to be the finale of Night in the Woods. We've got a few more days left to go in this. I looked up just to see how much progress we were making yesterday, and we're actually on pretty good pace. I mean, if we really push through it, it would take about 8 or 9 hours or so, but we are pushing through to the end today. And again, the spooky parts are really coming up. This is where it gets good. I do hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend wherever you are. It's been good here today. It actually got really chilly overnight. It was nice. It's like in the lower 60s today. I actually had to like wear some tights and stuff when Spirit and I were going out to the farmer's market earlier today. But yeah, really nice, really pretty. Playing a spooky game and all that. But yeah. We actually came to a really good stopping point. Again, like right before everything gets started, it's like, you know, May is going through, coming back in town, seeing how things have changed. Then they get to the Harvest Festival and she's like, wait, did I actually see somebody get kidnapped? All that fun stuff. And they're like, we might want to look into ghosts surrounding our small town. And again, there's a lot of lore in this game if you pay attention. Or if you play it yourself and you play it more than once. Based off of all the legends and other things that we've seen along the way. I know we've been kind of speeding through this because we want to, you know, do the Gregg storylines and all the fun stuff that comes with that. But again, there is a lot of lore to be seen, so I do encourage you, if you want to pick up this game for yourself and check it out. But yeah, we will continue on. Right, I forget if we check messages or not, because I think the next thing we're going to do is we're going to decide who we're going to go with in terms of like the investigations and stuff. What B said she was going to go check out the graveyard with little Joe's ghost. Gregg said he would go with us to the historical museum in terms of investigating after-hour spooks. And then Angus said he would go with us to Possum Jump in terms of people spotting a ghost up there or something or other. And we did go to the library with B last night in order to check out the microfiche of the newspapers in the past. Yeah, this is where the game really starts to kick into gear. It's like, it's kind of getting out of that small town vibe and such. Also, May and her mom made up, thankfully. Had healthy communication. Ooh, I know how it is to have a headache, because headaches suck. I haven't ever had to deal with a migraine or anything like that, but headaches are still not fun. Migraines sound worse, unfortunately, so sympathies to people that have to deal with migraines. Oh. And sometimes you either get too little sleep or you get too much sleep. You know, like, I love the relationship with May and her parents. It's like they all have good communication. Like, they're still human, but it's like, you know, still talking and stuff and being supportive. Alright, we gotta go. Ooh. Who do we want to hang out with first today? Because all the hangouts are good. All the investigations are really good. We'll go with another Selmer's poem. Hmm. You know, I think we might go with B. Because I know we haven't been hanging out with her. Like, it's neat that you still get to hang out with, like, all of your friends at one point or another. Like, individually. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with B today. And see what's up at the graveyard. That's always a fun time, right? Romping in a graveyard? Well, at night. I've been to a graveyard here and there. But I don't think I've ever been at one at night. Unless it was, like, organized. Oh. You know they investigate for that. Oh. Oh. Yeah, please don't actually burn the place down. Yep, let's go to the graveyard. Woo! Graveyard! I'm curious if anyone in chat or the comments have actually been to a graveyard at night. Unorganized. I say unorganized because I know... I can't remember if it was like a community gathering or... I think it was. It was like years ago when I was a kid. Years ago when I was a kid, it was like Halloween, and I think the city was like throwing some sort of little thing, and the mayor or one of the council members was like leading a haunted tour through the local graveyard, like spook the kids and stuff. It was neat. Yeah, other than that, I've only gone for visits and stuff. Never at night though. Never really been at night. Also spooky, yes. Good answer. Hmm. Yeah, it's like you have a feeling when you go and do something and you feel like you're a little bit stupid. Or like it's a dumb idea because nothing's gonna happen. Hmm. Dang, B! You going hard. But adulting in real life can be scary sometimes. Heck, I remember, I think there's a meme out there that's like, oh honey, you have to come check out this kid's costume, and it's like some kid just wearing a cardboard sign that says like taxes or whatever crazy adulting thing you have to do that's terrifying. Ooh, in the hallway. I mean, outside your window would be scary, but in your actual hallway. Oh, that's even spookier. Knife. What? What? Yeah, my thought exactly. A pharmaceutical... When did this game come out again? Oh yeah, skeleton CEO with a knife. uh... Yeah, like nothing's happening, so... Why not go in further? Go check out some graves. What? A class about death or dying? Okay. I mean, I'm sure there's something on the topic like that, but... Wait, was that... I don't think I was meant to follow her. I think the hillside was supposed to, like, go up and it didn't let me. Also, that spooky drone in the giraffe just kicked in. It's like, ooh. Hello? Or am I supposed to, like... I thought I was supposed to, like, walk uphill, but I guess I'm, like, supposed to walk past her. I don't know. It's just this down here. Dang it. This is a little bit of a bop, but I kind of wonder what's spookier. I mean, like, I know it happens in all, like, video games, TV shows, movies, and stuff, but it's like, what would be spookier? Being out somewhere creepy? Being out somewhere creepy by yourself? Ah. And it being, like, silent? Or, like, having some sort of music kick in. Oh, hi. Your name's not Dompe, is it? Good question. Do you get spooked out here working in a graveyard? Though I guess if you're around long enough, you kind of tend to get used to it. He marries him and buries him. I mean, not technically, but being a DJ at a wedding's kind of funny. What's funny is my brother, my mother's brother and his family, they're all musicians. My aunt plays piano and teaches piano. My two cousins, the oldest plays violin and the youngest, she plays cello. So they'll like get invited or paid to play like weddings and stuff like all the time. And then the uncle, my uncle, he plays bagpipes. So like he'll go to like funerals and stuff like that, participate in things like that. But I think I remember the family, or no, I remember them joking about it. It's like, you know, we could do like a whole music business, and our saying would be, we marry him, he buries him. Literally. He actually played us out of our wedding, for Spirit and I, just playing the bagpipes. It was memorable, for sure. But no, that's kind of funny. Like a guy that works in a graveyard and then works weddings on the weekends. I mean, heck, a DJ grandpa. Sounds neat. Let's go see if B's done. He's good. Mm. Kim's not expecting the soundtrack to go this hard, but take it. See? Looked at a couple of graves. Ah, here we go. Is that a bicycle? Yeah. I know it seems like May kind of has a small attention span, but I'm glad she at least kind of comes to terms as like, oh, I'm kind of being a jerk rushing my friend and visiting their mom at the graveyard. There she is. Oh. You would think that, but heard music and voices. What? I mean, we're kind of hearing music right now, but that's something completely different. There we go. I was like, oh, are we gonna go up the hill? Hmm. Oh. Hi. This isn't creepy. Weird teenagers hanging out in a graveyard. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, mature content warning, people. Hmm. Oh. Math camp? They're questions weird teenagers would think about. They want to hear about other people's gossip. go watch wrestling. Well, that's a question. Oh. Oh. Ew. That's rough. Ew. Nay. I don't know if I've ever gotten that answer before. I think I always did like the embarrassing prom one. What, you mean we could have just shoved him out of the way if we wanted to pass? Goofy teenagers. Hmm. I mean, it's just been the one ghost we've seen, although she has been having strange dreams. Hmm. Maybe? I mean, there was somebody floating in the background that kind of looked similar to B, so... Oh. Hmm. Brute force and stuff. I kind of wonder why they would have, like, multiple giant gates in a graveyard, you know? I have to break it? I think I do. Yep. Bonk. Bonk! That is some brute force, though. Y'all are gonna get sued. I think y'all could sue for getting injured, maybe. I'm not a lawyer. Yeah, I bet that fall had to hurt. This is a creepy looking graveyard, though. All misty and foggy and stuff. Ooh. Oh. You had tone stowed. Like, again, I love the dialogue in this game. Like, just, like, it sounds natural, but it still sounds so, like, comedic. Like, it sounds like just this kind of banter back and forth between really good friends. Oh, freaking Misty, though. Hey, Kay, how are you? You doing well today? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Lurk while you're crocheting. Ooh, what's the project today? You crocheting anything cute and spoopy? Or things for the winter time? But yeah, enjoy the lurk. Not to draw you out, but you know I'm curious about crafts and stuff. See all kinds of cute projects on Instagram and stuff and think I should pick it back up, but I'm like way out of practice. Velvet turtles for a holiday craft show you're doing? Nice! Very cute. When you finish some, please feel free to post them in the Discord. I think you're in the Discord. If not, you can always join it. With the link and all that. But we do like sharing arts and crafts in the Discord. I know, Resto's been posting her dice on the weekly. I forget if I've shared one of Spirit's pots in there. I know I've shown it on stream, but I forget if I've shared a picture of it in there. He's very good at what he does. Anything? Definitely spam pics of amigurumi. Doing this for a few years? Yeah. Yeah, I forget if you're in the Discord or not. It's escaping me if people are in the Discord. But you are certainly welcome to join. You're not forced to post or things like that. But if you want to share your arts and craft, I highly encourage it. We are a crafty community. It'll be soon. Nice. Yeah, that's why we have the whole arts channel, is just for stuff like this. You want them to pop out of the ground, May? I don't think you want a body or a ghost to be popping out of the ground in this circumstance. Oh. Oh, it's shaky. Oh. And that's a coffin. What? Why would you open a coffin? Ew. Okay, she is mildly curious. Like, if you come all the way out here, you kind of want at least something, even if your mind is telling you, no, don't do it. There's a little part of the back of your mind where you're like, kind of want to see. Oh, her hand is so shaky. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's spoopy. Is it just me, or is it getting mistier out here? Hmm? What do you mean there's someone back there watching us? Yeah, we need to book it. It's the ghost maze! Oh, and it was running after us! Ugh. That would be terrifying. I mean, you kinda don't, but at the same time... No, that was not the groundskeeper. The groundskeeper was shorter, stockier. Oof. Hmm. Yep, that definitely looks like, that guy. Another weird night. Why does everybody keep saying May looks tired? Hmm. Alright. Night, Dad. See if B or anybody left us some messages. Supposed to pick some projects? Yeah, nice. Let's see. I like amigurumi and crochet and crafts and stuff. Oh, those are so cute! Oh, you did Pokemon ones too. Those are adorable. Very cute. Is that a little ghost too? Oh my gosh, it is with a little witch's hat. That's so cute. I got more Pokemon. Gonna do a Comic-Con in March. Look at you! All crafty and organized and stuff. Well, you know. Keeps you busy. Yeah. Hey, crafts and hobbies and side hustles are where it's at nowadays. Let me tell you. It was not the groundskeeper. Again, the dude is shorter and stockier than that guy was. And it looks exactly like the person she drew the first time. Yeah. Bedtime and dude. Yeah, like I like when y'all share stuff with me and stuff. Like, I know I was hanging out in a chat earlier that's like, oh my gosh, that chat is like liquid positivity. It's like so fun and uplifting and everything, and I love being there. And he's like, I love when you guys share like your wins and your successes with me and stuff. And it's like, you know, that's honestly a good thing. Why is it dark? It's like there's so much like negativity sometimes. Like you gotta share the positive. You gotta share the little things. You gotta be excited about the little things. Otherwise you're gonna get in your own head and feel insignificant, and that just sucks. So you gotta share the little wins, the little things, your little talents and things like that, because it's cool. I mean, like, I kind of feel the same way about like when I share cooking or stuff, but then people are like, it looks so good or it looks so plated nicely, etc., etc. And it's like, I find the same thing about people and like their crafts, their little things and stuff like that. Like, shoot, we have talented people in this community, dang it. We've got artisans and musicians, all kinds of people. Well, this is different from the dream she's had before. Oh, there's the moon, still eclipsed in the background. Did anybody see the eclipse today? I didn't go out and look at it because I didn't have, like, any of the, like, goggles or anything like that. Apparently it was really cool looking. Like, other people did, like slips of paper with holes punched in them where you could see the little, the lights eclipsing, like the little arches of light and stuff. Yeah, don't ever look at a true, solar eclipse. It's not good. Not good for your eyes, for your vision. It's so dark. Why is it so dark? Oh. Hi. Are you a giant cat? Oh. Hmm. I mean, it does seem sentient. Okay, speaking of cryptic. Dreams are hard to comprehend sometimes. Hmm. Oh gosh. That's a wee bit terrifying. Hmm. Oh, sheesh. We getting real and existential up in here. Trippy. Hmm. Marry another night. He's saying we won't be seeing him again. Like, does it mean we're not gonna have any more of the weird dreams? Hmm. Yeah, think I think that means that we're not doing another investigation tonight. Like we're just plain hanging out with people. I was trying to get a feel, like remembering how the story goes. Like it gives you time to like explore and discover all the things you want to discover, because some things do take time. Kind of like getting your dad to move the boxes out of the underneath store space, or if you go visit your mom at a church where she works. But if you go and visit your mom enough at the church where she works, you'll get a little meeting with her too. Oh, amazing rainbow baby. Dang. I forgot about that bit. Alright, but yeah, we'll go visit Angus, but we're still gonna continue on the Gregg path. Because Gregg rules. He is a good character. Again, he's like that chaotic energy friend that everybody needs. Hmm. Yeah, art and life and all that is what you make of it. Great, so we're gonna go see Angus, see what he's up to. He should be working today. Yeah, good ol' Angus. Great, so we talked to Angus. Let's go talk to Gregg. Good old Gregg. Yeah, I don't know what those bugs were. You know, thinking about it, I remember, this is gonna sound weird, but doesn't all things sound weird? I remember somehow when I was a child, um, I was laying in bed one night, and this was long ago when they had like popcorn ceilings and stuff before like, you know, smooth ceilings was the thing in like the 2000s and beyond. I was laying in bed staring at the ceiling, and I think like there was lighting just so like coming through where I could like feel like I was making out like little shapes and stuff. And somehow it felt like those shapes, if I stared long enough, were like floating and moving and descending in like one giant mass and stuff. And it's just weird that I just still remember this, that it was just like an imprint on my brain. It's like, it kind of sounds like what May saw, in a sense, where it's like, it could have been bugs, it could have been pieces of candy, different shapes, like all kinds of crazy stuff from just staring at a popcorn ceiling in the right lighting at night. Let's hang out! Gotta hang out with Gregg. Oh, right. Donut Wolf? Hmm. Okay, now it's like a genuine outing. Oh. Hmm. Dr. Flap Jackson. Uh-oh. Hmm. It's not safe to drive on a flat. Whoa, Angus? Oh. Oh. Yep, this is the 90s. Hmm. Hmm. It's like, of course, there should be a spare tire in the back. Is there a jack? Oh, fair. Angus is angry. Wait, why does this guy look related to the gravekeeper? Oh. Hey, that's a real thing now. Howlin' Mad Syrup. Wow. Oh, that's actually a saying they say. Ride the chariot. What the heck? So how do you get a chariot from Donut Wolf and such? I don't know, there's like a whole bunch of different like shticks blending together here, feels like. Let's get the Doom Nuts. They're about to be even more limited. Dang it, ads. Chill. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, it's like this kind of reminds me of when a couple of friends of mine used to go out like late at night and stuff, like go to like IHOP or something. Oh. Yeah, go out to IHOP like late at night. Oh. Hey, you gotta break something at the Donut Wolf. Oh, we're doing this. Oh yeah, being bad. I'm rolling all the toilet paper in the bathroom. Oh. I guess May does have claws. Oh. May! Why are you clogging the toilets? Oh no, are you clogging the hand dryer? Oh my gosh, she's going nuts. Yeah, right. Thank you, Greg. Greg being the sane one. Oh. Good job, May. Alright. Are we going to be okay now? Oh yeah, that's one of the things you can do with B if you hang out with her enough. I think is that you go to a party. Oh no, were you guys supposed to hang out and then May comes up and is like, hey, let's hang out? Which I kinda understand both sides. That's a lot of donuts and that's a lot of different donut designs, my goodness. I want a star donut. Or the stars donut, not that. Yeah, I want that one. I want the one that looks like a fudge stripe. It does, it looks like one of those old fudge stripe cookies. Right. I should have fixed ads, but I didn't. But it looks like ads are trying to start, and I'm about out of snoozes, so this is just gonna be them hanging out. So, that one. We always try to do 3 minutes of ads per hour to turn off pre-rolls and stuff. Y'all know how it is. Fudge stripe cookies make superior s'mores. I've never made one with s'mores. That's actually kind of brilliant. So good, oh man. Okay, tell me this. Do you have the stripes on the outside or the inside? I guess the inside or the outside would make sense. So you have like the fudge covered bottom facing the marshmallow or whatever. Gosh, that sounds so stinking brilliant. Because I know some people are like, oh, the chocolate's the best part of the s'more. It's like, I'm kind of a sucker for the marshmallow myself. Okay, I'll take like the blood covered one. These glazes though, my gosh. I was talking with Korea, or my friend Best Coach Korea the other day, and she loves donuts. And I saw a post on Instagram that they brought back like their spider donuts or whatever, where it's like an orange glazed donut with one of their chocolate munchkins in the center with legs painted on the outside to make it look like a little spooter on it and stuff. And apparently they made a keychain with it that looks really cute. Stripes on the outside, perfect ratio for you. Makes sense. I think there needs to be some healthy communication going on here. I'll take the green one. I don't want the eyeball one. The eyeball one is weird. You gonna pass out from donuts? I mean, not to say because everybody's different, but... Oh gosh. Hmm. Oh. Again, communication is important. Hmm. He had a sheep farm? Dude. Uh-oh. Oh. This is kind of graphic sounding, so hmm. Oh. Hmm. That was for a different reason. Hmm. Oh. Communication, people. What? You almost burned down the school? I can't imagine doing this kind of juvenile stuff. I mean, that's just me. Like, I know I've been pegged for being lawful good before, and that's not in a bragging way, but it's like I am a rule follower, sometimes to a fault or to a fear. But I do remember this one crazy time. Y'all know like crazy school rivalries and stuff like that sometimes. Turns out our school had one, and I'm trying not to go into too many details and stuff. But this was from my hometown anyway, so it's not that bad. But some kids from the year after I graduated decided to break into the school one night and try to act like they were stealing like the school's symbol or something or other. It like sits in the roundabout or the what's it like the main part of the school with all the hallways and stuff. And they tried to steal it and blame it on one of the rival schools one time. I was like, "Oh, that's kind of dumb." I mean, they got caught among other things and such, but it's just like, really? It was in the school paper or the newspapers and all that because I think they even tried to like spray paint it to make it look like the other school and such, but it was dumb. Kids being dumb for some reason. I can't imagine trying to burn down the school though by accident or at night. I mean, at night, I guess would kind of make sense doing something dumb because people wouldn't be there, sort of, but still. Oh, one more big crime. Wait, what's the big crime? Oh, y'all gonna burn the. Oh. Leave some spoopy half built animatronic for the kiddos. Oh, Angus is getting in on their talk. That's cute. It's like I'm kind of sad we didn't like finish it because I derped out and hit the like robot button to finish the little mini game, but still, it's kind of hilarious. Just like a little again half assembled headless animatronic that's like nothing. Oh, that's so cute. We get the little got the little finish. Yeah, it's like every time you hang out with your friends, you get like different different pages in your journal. It's the same for B and all that too. Like the town they were talking about, or the party they talked about, I think is the extra thing you do with B after all of this. Oh. Hmm. Dad is such a good dad, though. Like listening and showing concern and helping her calm down and stuff. Oh. And like isn't afraid or not wanting her presence, so. I mean, it's true. Churches do like to have potlucks. night talk shows have to be silly. Is anyone else like silly late night talk shows if you're ever up that late? I don't even know what they are nowadays, but I remember one that I got into when I was younger and in college. I think I got into it because my mom used to watch it back in the day. It's not even on the air anymore, I don't think, but Gregg Ferguson. Oh my gosh, that guy's hilarious. With the Late Late Show. It's like it was still like a late late show, but it had like really good like bits and stuff. I want to say probably like the next good one is like Jimmy Fallon or stuff from clips I've seen of him on the on Instagram from like Jack Black, Taylor Swift, all that stuff. Like he seems like so wholesome and not like rude and has like boundaries and stuff versus like other old 90s and 80s talk show hosts or even daytime talk show hosts and stuff. Sparkle. Oh, what's the news? Turnip founder Mike Eggplant to buy Postal Service. Those are some names. Okay. Alright. Bedtime. So again, are we gonna have those weird dreams anymore or not? Mm. No, I guess not. I'm kind of okay with. Like, I know the dreams are supposed to mean something. It's kind of reflecting on May, like, having weird dreams and not sleeping soundly or well because of them. And it's reflecting, like, her mental state and how she was processing stuff in the past and all that. Again, I'd have to, like, look up lore on this or something. I don't know if anybody's done lore videos on this game. Science Beat, new research indicates that things don't necessarily have to be as bad as they are. Boy, I'm cured. Me getting out of my own head. Whenever I picture something new or challenging, sometimes I always tend to picture the worst case scenarios or the different safeguards in order to do it. It's like when you really don't have to do those things. Or it's not going to be as bad as it turns out. Go talk to Mom. Oh, we actually got up before 3 o'clock. Oh. I mean, it's true. I mean, like, you want to consult her on it, but at the same time, it's like, you know, your parents still want to take care of you. No. Whenever you get the chance to say love you, say it and mean it. Because it doesn't just have to be romantic or familial or, I mean, heck, there's a saying that I've adopted again since like early college. It's like, you know, friends are the family you make. Oh, hi. Because, you know, it's like family isn't necessarily just blood. And sometimes, you know, even family isn't family. desk. That's another whole nother soapbox. But, just, care about people. Hi. Can I help you? Oh, yeah. Yeesh. Okay, you say you don't believe about her ghost, but you say strange things are going on. Aren't those kind of related categorically? I feel. Hi. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think Longest Night is like their version of Christmas. But I think it's supposed to take place on the solstice or something or other. Since it's like summer, the summer solstice is supposed to be like the longest day because it's the day with the longest amount of daylight, whereas the winter solstice is the night with the longest night because it has the shortest amount of daylight. Fun fact. Okay. Let's go see Angus. I don't know if we're still doing any of the investigations or not. I think we should be. It's just a matter of when. And I kind of want to save Gregg's for last because Gregg's is like the spookiest, I feel. Yeah, let's go hang out with Angus. Episode of ghosty stuff. I mean... Alright, time for another spooky investigation. Unfortunately, I will say that there is a little bit of a trigger warning. Not immediately, but as soon as like Angus and May get up to the top and start talking about stuff sitting on a log, there will be some trigger warning stuff, such as child abuse and such, because they're going to get into like Angus's background and his family, unfortunately. So, just a heads up at home for all of you. Again, this game goes kind of deep on some mental health stuff, to say the least. So, I'm kind of trying to put it in the chat for those of you. I'll type like TW or whatever. Ow! Hitting the frisbee, hit in the teeth with a frisbee? That sounds kind of painful. Hmm. It would be kind of funny if it was going to be like, don't touch or feed the bears when it's clearly, Angus is a bear reading it, but it makes sense to have it be the wildlife. This is kind of a vibe. Hmm. Hmm. Wouldn't that be like calcium or something instead of lime? But I can't really talk. I'm not as informed. Oh. Another kiln? Hmm. I don't know. It's like dinosaurs are cool. I don't know. I'm not as keen on dinosaurs. I guess it's because growing up in the age when Jurassic Park and all those movies came out, it's like, mm-mm. That does sound like a big way up wherever they are. Hmm. Hmm. It is spooky. This is pretty, though. If it wasn't supposed to be spooky or investigating a ghost, it would be nice. Oh gosh. Yeah, trigger warning, people. Again, we're gonna be talking about Angus's past, and it's kind of not nice. Fortunately, I'll try to signal when it's like about over because then that's when some spoopy stuff will happen. I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be reading about it. I might comment about it, but I'm not gonna be reading it. So I'll kind of give a verbal heads up, especially since we're not reading this out and there's no voice acting or anything like that. There's no way to like hear it. So hmm. All right, but now we're gonna see if we can point out some stars. And it's like the only one that I know of is of course like Orion's belt and like the Big or the Little Dipper. Okay, so they're just talking about like legends and things like that right now. Gotta keep finding constellations. Hmm. it is outside the church. He's a whale. Okay, now I think they're going to be getting into Angus's past, so just, again, additional trigger warning for you guys. Always get you some friends that are willing to defend you. Yeah, it's true, because then it's like that's how you get what I mean like that's how you get legends about constellations and how you navigate is following the stars because the stars are usually pretty constant. Okay. Alright, trigger warning or over. Now the spoopy stuff is about to start. If you haven't noticed, Mr. Spoopy Creeper. I like how that wholesome music just like cuts out and then it's just like, oh. Oh yeah. This actually would be pretty freaky. Like how Angus is like, oof. Oh boy. That ghost is kind of freaky. And that was a heck of a way to run back down. Whoa, May? Uh... Oh shoot, I can only pick two and I forgot. I think I forgot you could only pick two of those outings and I chose a different one, son of a biscuit. I wanted to show off the Gregg one because the Gregg one's really spoopy. There's kind of somebody following you. Even if you don't think that they look exactly the same, there kind of is. Hmm. Stress does do weird things. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I should have looked it up because, like, Gregg's again is like probably the spookiest out of all of them, aside from the graveyard. Because like you're running around and then you hear like noises and like it sounds like there's somebody else in the place with you. And then when you're running down and running out of the place, the window lights up and you see the shadow that you've been seeing in all these other places in the background. Really freaking spooky. Hmm. Oh yeah, and Angus saw whatever it was too, so hmm. This is supposed to be back up in the woods behind where May saw whatever it is that's back here. Old mine carts and stuff. Mining supplies. So old, so old, so old. I like how she's just shaking her head at it. It's kind of funny. Alright, on we go though. Oh, music's dying out. Characters are getting shadowy. Oh. That's a lot of guys. Standing around in what look like the same utility coats. Uh. Oh. They're responsible for the arm incident. So is he moving the body through town? What the cramp? Oh gosh, what are they about to do to this guy? What the heck? Uh-oh. They know us! Oh, and now we're being chased. Okay. This was honestly kind of terrifying back when I first played it. I mean, this whole thing was like spooky as crap. Like, you have this small town of people, and something weird is going on in the background, and people are dealing with dead bodies and things. Like, and now these same weirdos are chasing you through the dark, through the woods. Also, if you don't jump over those dirt things, they'll catch you, so. And somebody just fired a gun. Okay. Part 4. End of everything. Well, germ is over. Now we're in control of Gregg, and I think May is missing. This is not good. 5 good naps in 1 nap bucket. Hmm. Uh. Oh, we're still afraid of being followed too. Good gosh. Oh. Hmm. So what, they like saw like all of us? Oof. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, sometimes just doing what you know to do that takes care of people kind of takes your mind off stuff. Or at least takes the stress off. Hmm. Hmm. Somebody outside the door. Oh boy. Oh, we buzzing. We buzzing. Oh. Well, there's May. She doesn't look so good. All I can do is walk. I mean, you fell down a ridge. That's not great. And again, it sounded like somebody shot at her. Hmm. This has to be rough, though. Like, getting injured or having a terrible fall and passing out and walking back alone. Happened to my brother one time. He got in like a terrible accident somehow. And he had a really bad concussion and broke his leg too. And walked however long to get to a gas station enough to try to call my parents to pick him up. He was fine though. Still kind of scary though. Ugh. Oh boy. Only buzzing again. Yeah, like I understand how powerful it is sometimes when they don't tell you absolutely everything or they don't show you everything. I would kind of like if there was some stuff that didn't feel like it was left to interpretation, like kind of this stuff here. It's like, I don't know if this is real or if this is an image. Like, I forget. Again, I feel like somebody should have done like a theory or a lore video on this at some point. I might look it up. If I do find anything that sounds vaguely interesting or well explaining, I'll probably post it in the Discord. Hmm. Yeah, landing one wrong way the wrong time, like, that'll do it. Fortunately. Hmm. And then see, it's like, I think, like, this is reality or something. This guy always making weird appearances. Hmm. It's like, I think it's like she was in the hospital or something. Hmm. And the way they explained it, it's like, I guess it would be difficult to explain that. Huh. Well, the only thing we can do is walk, and I guess we need to go tell our friends or something. I don't know. It's like, I feel like the last thing I would want to be doing is walking after suffering something like that, but you know. Okay, yeah, this has to be. So it was May. Yeah, it was May. Still, nice cliffhanger though, where it's like, oh crap, somebody's outside the door to get us or whatever, knows where they live. Hmm. Yeah, again, it's like something could have happened to her, but I guess she was determined to get out. Yes, it's like as many guys as were out there last night, it's kind of hard to tell who's legit and who isn't. Sure. Hmm. Hmm. Still not feeling pizza. I mean, sometimes you just feel so crappy you don't really want to eat. Whether you're nauseous or not. Well, yet again, the importance of always saying love you. Hmm. There's B. Oh, they're still friends. Alright, I think it's time to sleep. Just be careful going home. And also, I do like that you kind of like lay down, like chill out with your friends. Because, like, if you hung out with B, this would be B on the sofa with you instead. Hmm. Ooh. He had some kind of. He had some kind of mental trick or something happen. Hmm. Oh wait, does Dr. Hank do like all the stuff in town? Well, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Sometimes mental stuff is really rough. Hmm. May, what are you doing? May, no. Why would you leave? A hole in the center of everything. Well, that one crazy dream shade did mention about something about a hole in the center of everything. No. Ah. See, this is something else I wouldn't understand. Like, I know it's a video game and everything, but it's like, why would you go back? And why would you go back by yourself? Like, there's nothing else to do, but still. But, again, when you have mental struggles, like, there's a lot of stuff that feels like it doesn't make sense, especially when you're by yourself. Hi. I mean, I guess she wants to confront her ghosts. Oh! Gregg with the crossbow! Well, yeah, it's probably good you hit his shoulder and you didn't kill him. Whatever this is real. Hmm. Yeah, and that's what friends do. They come after you. Friends care about you. Sometimes they call you out on your crap and chase after you. They're like, nah. See, like, this is kind of a touching moment where it's like, yeah, we came after you. Yeah, you're not doing this alone. You're dumb for coming out here, and we're sticking with you to the end. Like, it's wholesome. Alright, let's go die or something, but hopefully not. Again, the game's writing is just, the dialogue is just good. Now we're gonna go down in a deep, dark, dank mind. Gregg's ready to mess some fools up with that crossbow of his. Still, don't know if I feel like this would be something I would do in my 20s. Especially going down in a deep, dark, shut down mine like this. I mean, clearly they did, but still. Hmm. Ugh. The devs definitely know how to do lighting and such, though, my goodness. Hmm. I mean, if he's a ghost, I can be a phantom. Just gets creepier and creepier. I kind of like the idea of like how they drew out the camera and like making it look like so small and so narrow. Like, I mean, that's kind of how you feel going into a foreign, unsuspecting place like this. Like, you feel so closed in and so small. Also, yeah, this looks Not good. What's here? Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on down here in the mines. And somebody built this however many years ago. Whatever pact or cult or something. And it's getting dark. So dark you can't even see. Well, you can barely see a bee's cigarette ash. Oh. Well, that's something. Hmm. Why did you shoot at us? Hmm. Hmm. What is what? And what is this gap you're talking about? $20 years ago. Oh, yeah, the spring. Hmm. Oh. What? They know about her dreams and voices and stuff and the ghosts? Hmm. Mm. Hmm. Oh no. They sacrifice people? Hmm. Oh no. They said that kid's been missing. Hmm. Oof. That's intense. Hmm. Hmm. Is this like an image of like trying to impress her to like throw herself in? Hmm. 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 Wow. They've been doing this too long enough, they know what to tell people. It's like, "Oh, what are you gonna do if you tell on us?" Hmm. You know, as odd as their names sound, I kinda wonder if they're, like, talking in code names or something. Like, not give themselves away. 'Cause, like, Lerv doesn't sound right. Eid, or however you pronounce his name, doesn't sound right, but it could be, like, again, code names for, like, their actual names without giving away their identities. Although the other guy that they messed with, like, said real names, but we don't know who any of those people are. They're just gonna let us leave. This has been a lot to take in, though, especially from people that, know, like they said, know who we are, but we don't know who they are. Like, they're specifically dressed so that no one knows who they are. And talking about, like, the superpowers or something or other that they get from feeding that thing, like, going through walls and crap. I mean, I guess that would kinda make sense the way that guy got over the fence. Still. Crazy stuff. Hmm. Oh. Uh-oh. No, May! The one dude didn't want to let her go. Well, obviously that was a cave-in, but I don't know, for a second, like, you saw their helmet come off, and it almost looked like they had cat ears. Like you were supposed to know this person. Yeah, when you don't know what else to do, sometimes you just laugh. Because it especially looked like his arm came off. Oh hey, airflow, that's important down in a mine. Again, still don't feel like I could feel comfortable enough going down in an old mine. Hmm. Yeah, let's... Eee. There we go. Teamwork makes the dream work. Hmm. Alright, so we got some water. Gotta walk through it. Hello? Oh, so the dreams she's been having are like that thing talking to her? Is that it? Because there's music playing? Hmm. 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 You have to have hope. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like you have to... It has to have hurt, otherwise that means it means something. I forget what was said, but I remember it was during a cinema therapy video where it's like grief, the greater the grief, the greater the love, or that grief means that there was love. Like when it comes to loss and such like that. Oh, that's some alien script. Hmm. Did you smell the light, Angus? I guess kind of like you smelled the fresh air in the water. Hmm. Hyper like dolphins. Yes, that's a phrase. Oh, endorphins. I like how they just go with it. Great. Got the energy, so let's jump on out of here. Between that and this hopeful music that's starting up. Oh, hey. Oh, it's Germ. Yeah, can you go get it? Hmm. How do you have dynamite, child? Also, what would that do to this place around here, since your family technically lives above the mines, you know? Yeah, those dreams had to be related to, like, her mental struggles and whatever was going on down there. Hmm. Hmm. Uh, yeah. Well, they were sounding like they were kind of threatening us, because they're like, you don't know who we are, but we know who you are. Hmm. Oh, the trolley puzzle? Yeah. I've heard of that. Epilogue? Again, shoutouts to old messengers. Oh. Hmm. Oh, and I think this changes, like, depending on who you spend the most time with between Gregg or B. Oh no! No take backsies. Don't ever take back, like, good sentimental, feely words. It's like sometimes you just have to say hard to explain awkward stuff. And if the people that know you well enough, it'll get through. Oh. Yeah, kinda explains it. Oh, everybody's typing. Short, sweet, to the point. Oh. Hmm. Let's go. Yeah, there it is. Epilogue stars. Now we've reached the end. And really, it's just a time to kind of just like look around. Look around, talk to people, like your mom. Hmm. Wait, did we not tell them about what happened? Good. Oh man, Brenner. Time flies fast in this town. It's like we go from what feels like Halloween all the way to like winter. I know it's like this adventure isn't supposed to last like a long time. Also, again, tell your loved ones and I mean any of your loved ones, family, friends, people you care about. Tell them you love them. It's important. You never know whose day you're gonna make. Dad. He wanted to, though. Aww. Hmm. Hmm. Again, I love your parents. It's like they're parents, but they're relatable people. Oh, she's still here. Hmm. A lot of weird calls, huh? Like missing people? Hmm. Again, the number of times that you play through this game, it feels like there's other stuff that you pick up on. I would love, like, a lore thing. Because now that you've kind of thought about there was like a dozen people down in that mine that are supposed to be local and such, you kind of have to think about who's missing, who's not here. Like, what faces that you've seen are not around. Stuff like that. Like, it's kind of the things that you pay attention to as you go along through this game, but it can get a little bit long to, like, walk through, talk to everybody, hear all the dialogues, find all the journal entries and things like that, but just stuff like that you notice. Hmm. Yeah, this is kind of just like a wrap-up session. Like, you go around, kind of living your life, one last romp through the neighborhood. Oh, hey! Well, at least we know you weren't one of them. How does he know her name? And I think once you talk to your friends or go talk to Gregg, you can like wrap up the day. Hmm. Oh, it is starting to flurry. Hmm. You know, that actually does sound like a nice feeling. Like feeling a chill, but then like going inside and wrapping up in a blanket or having something hot to eat or drink. Sounds kind of comfy. Oh, huh. Another taco place. Also, bad internet out there. My gosh. No, the internet wasn't all it was really cracked up to be. Back in like the 90s and the 2000s. Oh, hey, dude got a job. Well, that works. Hmm. Yeah, remember what I said about paying attention to who's here and who's not? Like, I never talked to these guys. You could always, like, listen in on their conversations and stuff, but, I never talked to these guys, and I was always kind of suspicious. It's like, there were always two guys standing out here, but somehow there's not no. You know, stuff. I think he can go talk to Germ or Jeremy or whatever. Let's go in and see Gregg. Yeah, let's go do band practice. Yeah, it's like you're just kind of free to wander the town and again, talk to everybody and everything and discover and stuff, and then like once you choose to come here. How do you hate winter? I don't know. You can play out in the woods. Mm, I mean, hopefully she feels better. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of digging tonight. Maybe see if I can find a lore video or something on just explaining all of this stuff. Because again, I know it's like part of it's mental health stuff and part of it's like weird stuff, you know. And yeah, see here, like they pointed out to you, it's like, did you notice anybody that was missing today? And then when Molly said they got some weird calls, and again, like more and more that I play this game, every time I get more and more suspicious of people. Like Molly was more suspicious. Where she's like, hey, you need to go home after finding the one guy, and then it's like, you just need to be careful, or there's strange stuff going around, but I'm not gonna believe in whatever ghost you're talking about and such. Just things like that, you know? Yeah, the cosmic horror. Hmm. I would say the worst crime is almost burning down the school. Oh, yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah, it's like, what do you do? Mm. Mm. Yeah, it's like, it's hard to explain last night. And that's it. That is Night in the Woods. Again, like, this game is a trip. Like, it has good writing, it has spookiness, but it has, like, it makes you think. Which I know some video games do or don't, but I feel like it makes you think in a good way, or at least, like, kind of, I don't know, address some stuff. I mean, it's kind of like how it is. It's like you think about, or you try to think about some things, and it just sounds like gobbledygook, but, you know, having the right people around it, you know, they can understand you. Help you make sense of life, and that's kind of how it is. Yeah, that was Life in the Woods. Again, if you enjoyed it, I do encourage you to check it out for yourself. I mean, the game's not that old. It came out like a few years ago. I remember seeing like a review of it or whatever, and it's like, oh, this sounds really cool, and I just decided to get it on PlayStation 4 on a whim, and I enjoyed it, as confusing and crazy and spooky as it is. Yeah, I do hope all of you enjoyed it as well. It's kind of nice to revisit this game like once a year just because of its dialogue and just kind of, you know, hearing or assuming more and more things about lore and all that. Oh, I forgot it was a Kickstarter thing. Right. But yeah, it's a long game, to say the least, for sure. It's a good one. I mean, like, long for like one setting, but at least short for like what a game is, what this game is. Oh man. I don't know, it's like kind of like May. I don't really know what else to say about it because there's so many different things to think about between the lore and mental struggles and other stuff. Oh, Aiko the cat. Kitty cat. Oh man. No, this was a good time. And I hope it was for all of you. I think this is where we are going to go ahead and call it. I thought about doing some other stuff, but it's like dinner time like now, and I've got to think about making dinner. We will look into doing some more stuff next week. I know we've got some games. There's a lot of demos out like right now on Steam Next Fest that I was curious in, so I think I'm gonna look into those. Hopefully, we'll have a chance to maybe play through some of those next week, and they won't just be like limited time demos with Steam Next Fest and all that. But yeah, that is where we're going to call it for today. So thank you everyone so much for watching, whether you've lurked or chatted. Good old Sharkle. I appreciate all of you being around for the adventure. If you enjoyed yourself, I do encourage you to follow so you know what we are doing and when. Oh, oh, good picture. I forget if there's like different page endings and stuff. Oh, you just got go back through like all of your journal. Like, my gosh. There's so many journal entries, my goodness. But yeah, again, if you enjoyed yourself, I encourage you to follow. If you want to stay up with us, you can always join the community Discord, like again, where you can share your art, you can share what you're doing, you get follow, go in live, notice the schedule, all that jazz, and just get to interact with a lovely bunch of people. If you've missed anything, you can also check out, yes, the Yugu. You can check out the YouTube, so all of our playthroughs are going up there and whatnot. Yeah, that is going to be it for us. So for now, I hope you all will have a lovely day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I hope I will see you all again soon. Take care, everyone.